Happy Monday. Oh, it's fresh out here, but I'm enjoying every minute of it because it's going to be 24 and so hot in the canteen. The sun is still rising even though it is just after 7, but yeah, it's bizarre. I finished up on my walk and now I am procrastinating waking the boys, in particular Otto, up. We're going to start that whole thing again about hard to wake Otto up. We're starting the week again when I can't speak English, but you know what I'm saying. It's so hard to wake Otto up, and the reality is I've got like another 10 years of waking Otto up for school. It's probably just going to get harder as he gets older. I don't know. Anyway, let's go wake these boys up, make school lunches, breakfast, coffee, and get out the door. It actually doesn't even look like there's anyone in this bed. But he's in there. Time to wake up. I'm ready to take a nap, that's for sure. First day back at work and it was hot. It's hot every day at work, but it's hotter when it's hot outside, and it's hot outside today. So I'm just lapping up the aircon in the car. And having a cold drink. And then I'm going to go home and I'm going to get tea ready before I pick up the boys because we've got cricket until 6 o'clock. Yeah, until after school. I mean, don't even know what I'm saying. We've got cricket till 6 o'clock straight after school is what I'm actually trying to say. So I want to get tea ready and then all I'll need to do is cook rice when I get home. So I think I'm just going to do a chicken stir fry with rice. Simple and quick to get done before I go pick up the boys. But yes, I'm excited to go and pick them up. Let's hope they don't fight in that half hour we have before cricket training, and then we'll enjoy seeing them. Cooled down a little bit since I finished work, but I've just got my chicken on cooking just in a little bit of water, and I'm going to add this jar of chunky veggie curry to it, and then just some frozen stir fry veg, and then I'll cover that and let that sit, and then when I get home I just have to cook the rice to go with it. So I am so happy that is done. It is 3:07. I still have 13 minutes before I need to leave, and happy days. Then it'll be the rush to get home. Otto and Oscar quickly change, pack Otto some snacks. Actually, I'll probably pack the snacks before I go to school. And then get the cricket stuff and off we go to cricket. I need to go to bed. I'm tired already. So it actually appears that I only have these steam fresh veggies that has got potato, broccoli, carrots, peas and herbs, peas and corn, or these other steam fresh carrot, corn and broccoli. So I don't actually have stir fried veggies, which I could have sworn I had another bag, but I mustn't have bought one. Anyway, I think I will probably just put some of that steamed corn, carrot and broccoli with it. Yes, I'm closing the freezer. Oh well, it'll still work. It won't be the stir-fry veggie pack that I thought I was going to have in it, but that'll still work, and it's still quick and easy. Otto's having a little snack of popcorn in the back there, and we're just sitting in the car. I'm contemplating a nap. I could go sit out on the grass, but there's nowhere really to sit. So we're just going to stay in the car. But I've packed saladas with Vegemite, so I'm going to have them and then we might go and have a look a little bit closer to cricket. But we're parked just beside the nets anyway. And I'm going to sit and enjoy the peace and quiet of Otto's iPad really loud. I actually love when I make saladas because it makes me remember my childhood when I used to squish them together and the little butter and stuff would come out the other side. Good memories. Did any of you guys do that as a kid? We're back home from cricket and I have just dished up tea, and I decided I was going to chuck a couple of these in the microwave. These are the mini naan dippers that I get from Costco, and I just freeze them and then just microwave them for like 30 seconds. They're so tasty. Well, that escalated quick. It is pouring rain and I am saturated, dripping wet. It's so heavy. Oh my gosh, my AirPods are wet. My hair is wet, my whole clothes, my whole body is wet. I got caught in the massive downpour that just happened, and it's still happening outside. I've got water dripping off my nose still. That was insane. And I'm annoyed with myself now because I was battling demons, getting myself out of bed this morning, saying, oh, I'm just going to go back to sleep for another half hour. I'm not going to go. And the last minute, I'm like, no, get out and go. And if I had have just got up and gone when I was going to, I would have been home before the rain. Anyway, it's only a bit of water, but oh no, you can hear how wet I am, literally. But the worst bit about it was I wore my shoes that I wear to work. I'm just taking them off. Oh, and they got wet. And now I'm gonna have wet shoes for work today. My runners are well past their wear by date, and they are hurting my feet when I've been walking. So I've just been wearing my work shoes, which are like white runners. Just taking my socks off without bending down. Yes, I'll be wearing those on my walk because my other ones just hurt my feet way too much, and I just need to go buy new ones. But one, can't find any that I like, and two, just time just keeps going. My socks saturated. Everything's saturated. Anyway, walk is done. I was going to do another mini block, but when that rain happened, I just made my... You can probably hear it's still raining out there. It looks like the worst day. It's not really cold, it's still a little bit muggy, but I think the temperature is going to drop. It's about 16 at the minute, but I think it's gonna drop because it just looks, yeah, looks like the clouds are going to build up a bit more and we're going to get more rain. I've dropped the boys at school and I'm on my way to Target to pick up a click and collect, and then I'll be getting off to work. I cannot stop yawning. Oh, so tired. I went to bed late last night. Well, late for me, it's like 11 o'clock because it's my dad's birthday today and everyone's coming over for tea. We're just going to get fish and chips, and my table was like a complete and utter disgrace. You couldn't even see the actual table, so I had to clear all the stuff off and put it away. It was just stuff that had been just dumped on there, like school books and, you know, anyway, so it's nice and clear, but it ended up taking me a while to do that. Anyway, I'll check in later. Go, Arlo.
Oh crap.
Well, here I am in the pantry. Very dark, I know, but I'm just grabbing my heat bag out because I'm heading off to bed. And I really haven't picked up the camera today. I think I might have filmed my dad's little donut birthday cake that I made him. I just figured instead of a cake we would get donuts, so no slicing, just everyone grab a donut. So that's, I think I filmed anyway. Sorry, this footage is so blurry, but all the lights off, everyone is in bed. I'm about to go to bed. I am wearing a Grinch onesie again. It's a different one. I've got two Peter Alexander ones, and I am so super excited because Monique messaged me photos of the new Grinch range out in Peter Alexander. It's here already, October, and it's here. I am down for it, so thanks Monique. I'm going to be ordering for sure. Anyway, I'm off to bed. See you tomorrow. Happy Wednesday. Didn't head out for a walk this morning because Oscar has to be at school a bit earlier for camp, so I will go a little bit later. But happy Wednesday. I am battling to get Otto moving this morning, that's for sure. We need to leave very soon and he's still not even dressed, so I need to go and get him organised. We managed to, I'm still getting half dressed here. We managed to fit everything into the big duffel bag that Otto, that Oscar needs. Just his pillow didn't fit in, but it's got everything he needs in there: clothes, shoes, sleeping bag, and pillow on top. Just gonna grab his backpack for the day and get Otto moving, and we'll be on our way. So he's just got his backpack with his lunch and water packed for the day, and we're gonna miss him. I won't miss the fighting that the boys do, but we and I will miss Oscar. I'm not even sure if I said or not, but he is off to Holscap for 2 nights. So I think they're going to visit the Holscap Zoo and probably do a bit of bushwalking. But the weather is looking like a little bit of rain, but not too hot, not too cold. We've had 2 really hot days in a row, and it's cool today. It's only going to be like 11 degrees today, but I think it's going to be like 16, 17 the next 2 days after that. So hopefully, yeah, not too much rain. But let's get these boys on their way. I say boys on the way because I'm dropping Otto to school as well. We may as well just stay out and drop him to school early as well. Sorry if you can hear the wipers going mad and the rain, but of course when I just decided to start to give a little ramble, it starts raining. So it's Rhiannon's ramble in the rain. I just got caught in the rain, but I'm on the post office. I'm on my way to the post office. I'm going to pick up my passport. So excited. Happy Thursday and welcome to a new day. Oh, the last I was updating, I was on my way to the post office to pick up my passport. And I didn't update because I got a call on the way there and then just got sidetracked and yeah, didn't pick up the camera. Got busy after school and didn't pick up the camera. I am off to work today. Just have to get Otto to school because Oscar's on camp. So he's back tomorrow after school. And I'm actually going to come home and make my coffee and breakfast because I'm pushing for time this morning. Let Otto sleep in a little bit. But let's get Otto off the computer and in the car to school. I'm back home and I am just finishing off my coffee. And I am sitting down and doing some paperwork for my dad. Like, you know, going through this much of bank statements because I need to do his ABA, so it's an Australian Business, I don't even know what it stands for, ABA, Administrator Business Account. So I'm Dad's guardian administrator through VCAT. So that is what I am doing before I go to work, getting a start on highlighting and going through and itemising all the different categories. So I'll be actually glad to get to work. I'm just coming in the door from work and I'm heading straight back in to get a little bit more of my dad's paperwork done before I get Otto from school. But there's something different about me after work today. I don't have bright red cheeks. It was perfect temperature in there today. Like, it's only 8 degrees outside or something. It might not even be 8 degrees, but it was perfect in work today. It's like just warm, not hot, not crazy. So I was loving it. Anyway, I am going to get into this paperwork for the next like half hour and then I'll go and get Otto from school. I decided I would just do a little bit of a ramble while I'm setting up everything that I need for this because I don't know if any of you guys have ever been involved with VCAT, but they are basically a pain in the ass. I tell you, I wish that I was never gone down this track, but I had no choice. I probably have said it before, but my dad has dementia, early dementia. He's just turned 68 and he's had it for 5 years. Yeah, so he lives in supported living and I'm his guardian and administrator, appointed through VCAT. So I had to go to a tribunal, whatever that word is, hearing, to be appointed. And there was no option for like power of attorney, financial or medical, because the person who makes the power of attorney has to be of sound mind. And obviously someone with a sudden diagnosis of dementia and like quick onset of dementia, they are not of a sound mind to make that decision. So I was appointed this through a magistrate. And part of my conditions is that every year I have to submit a like finance report basically, and I have to itemize every single dollar that Dad spends, and like pension, disability pension, in and out, and it's a nightmare. And I always leave it till the last minute because I should be more onto it. I should just do it monthly and keep a record, but it's good in theory. Anyway, I've got like his bank statements and yeah, itemizing everything, and then once I've done all this groundwork on the paper, then I go onto the computer and it's like a pre-filled form. It's called an ABA, Administrator Business Account. I think that's what it's called. I'm just looking on here. Yeah, Account by Administrator, it's actually called. And we also have to pay an annual fee, and this year the fee is $143.10. So I have to pay to do this, as well as lodging it. Anyway, that was Rhiannon's VCAT ramble, and yeah, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to put some YouTube on and just listen to that in the background and add up figures. Back from school pickup and moving from one bit of paperwork to another. Otto and I are about to do his homework, and then he's going to jump online and play with Isabella. So he needs to do that first, and it looks pretty easy. I love prep homework. Year 7 homework I don't love, but prep homework is good. So just waiting for Otto to finish his yogurt, then he's going to come and we'll get this done. And then we are having homemade pizzas for tea, so I'm going to go and cut all the ingredients up for that so it's ready to make when Shane gets home. I'm sure there's a sharpener in here. Alright. I've prepared with all the colours because we usually need different colours for different things, so I've prepared, got sharpener, everything. Just need the child. G. Then you write it again. B. What's wrong?
Oh, I did it with closing my eyes.
Whoa, okay, don't do that anymore. Just write it properly. Otto was trying to do it by closing his eyes.
He's black.
He was trying to do it by closing his eyes and he went a little bit out of the box. So the next one we're just going to see if we can write it very neatly and not close our eyes. Alright, next one is dog.
Close our eyes.
No. Dog. D-O-G. Not closing your eyes, please. Because Mrs. Collins won't know what you're doing. She'll think you're writing out of the box. She won't know that you're closing your eyes. Just start again here.
We need to rub that out.
Okay, I'll rub it out. Just write dog, D-O-G there. Yep. No O. G. I was trying to do them a little bit smaller to fit in the box, but great writing. Well, we have got Otto's homework complete, packed back up in his folder to put in his bag and send back to school tomorrow. And I am now heading into the kitchen to just chop everything up. I've just noticed, I think it's just the light on in the shed. Yep. I was thinking that Shane was home already, but last I checked, he was still on his way home, still on his way back to the depot, so he's not going to be home for a little bit longer, but I'll first unpack Otto's lunchbox, and then we will get chopping their pizza toppings. I also brought home goodies from work, butter chicken, 2 large and 1 small, which was left over, and a chicken and mayo sandwich. So I need to put those away in the fridge. You might also hear Otto squealing in the background, but that is not because he is hurt. It's because he is screaming at Roblox with Isabella. Because he has the headphones on, he yells even louder. Yeah, I'm just reaching to grab this Curtis Stone. It's a barbecue marinating dish, and I got it from Coles for free with my flybys. So that's the back. It's like a 3-layer thing. I'm going to open up and show you anyway. But it only started yesterday, the 4th of October. But Flybys had a thing for Flybys members. Anyway, trying to work out how that makes sense. If you are a Flybys member, you could start collecting points like a week ago. And I did like a big shop for my dad, and we did a shop. And yeah, I was earning like some bonus points. So I was able to get one of these. I had enough points just as soon as the program started. So I thought I am getting one while it's there. And this was 36 points. So I'll take that. Oh, I think I did it upside down. Yeah, so that slots in there, and then you can put the lid. Hang on. Must go in that way. It goes in there, so I did do it upside down. But I had one of these, which was a Tupperware one, and it was so great. Of course, I opened it upside down because there's the Curtis Stone logo on there. Anyway, this is going to be super for either marinating like meat or just when you cook a barbecue, because you can actually cook all your stuff, put it in there, and then you can put this in the fridge when yeah, you're done with it. It's got that little thing, and yeah, perfect. I'm so happy about that. So what I was saying about the Tupperware one, oh my god, I'm a mess, bear with me. With the Tupperware one that I had, it was a small and a bigger one, but my sister has claimed it. So I took it to her house at Christmas, I think, and we're doing a barbecue. And yeah, she has now claimed it, so it's hers now. I'm sure I could ask her for it back, but anyway. I'm going to put these things in the fridge, and then I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. Alright, I finally got the stuff ready to just chop up all the pizzas. I'll have to pan you down though. So we're just going to have pretty basic ham, cheese, mushroom and a red onion. So that's what I'm about to chop up. This was the smallest red onion I can get. I'm only going to be using a small amount of it. I will put the rest in the fridge, but I'm not even sure if it's going to be used or not. But anyway, it was the smallest I could get. Well, we had a quick camera angle change because I needed to plug my phone in, so I had to move the camera to have it plugged in. But I've changed my mind also. I'm going to actually make up all the pizzas as well, so they're just ready to go in the oven. And then I won't have to do anything else for tea. And I'm going to make it extra, and Shane will take them for lunch tomorrow. So it'll only be me that has the mushroom and the onion on it. Shane will just have ham and cheese. Otto won't even eat them. Sometimes I'll make a garlic one and he will eat that, but anyway, let me keep chopping and I'll come back when I'm going to put them together. Pizzas are out of the oven, and I'm going to have 2, and then I'm going to have 1 for lunch tomorrow. Yeah, they don't look the best, but they will taste pretty good. And then I have a basket of ironing to do. That's going to be my night tonight. So Maddie dropped off a basket of ironing for me to do, so I think I'll get that done, and then probably just, and then not much else is happening for the night. I am cleaning both houses tomorrow, and it will be the first time in like a month that I have cleaned both houses. So I'm going to have my work cut out for me tomorrow. Anyway, I'll see you then. Welcome to Friday. What's exciting about today, Otto?
She's coming back.
Oscar's coming home. Otto's so excited to see him. Otto's got his show and tell in there with him. Axolotl. So that's Oscar's, no, that's Otto's show and tell. And you could also say that Oscar's coming home today. Yeah. Anyway, we are off to drop Otto off at school, and then I'm off to cleaning. When I said to Otto last night, I've got cleaning tomorrow, the first thing he said was, I'm not coming. And I said, no, you're not coming because you're going to school. Oh, as usual, coffee and toast in the car, and I've actually got Shane's cup today because I don't know where mine is. Anyway, I'll look for it. It might be still even in the car, or who knows. I think the last time I had it was in the car, so it's probably under the seat or something. What is happening for us tonight? Actually, no plans. Next week will be different on a Friday because cricket starts next week. But we're excited that Oscar will get home, and then he has his first game of basketball tomorrow, so we're excited to go watch that. But I'll check in later. Happy Friday afternoon. Waiting for a break from Shane removing plaster so I can say happy Friday afternoon. The plaster is finally coming tomorrow to make a start. So Shane now needs to madly get rid of the cornices that we're not going to be using anymore. Madness around here, I tell you. But Oscar is home from camp. He's just tried on his basketball top, so he'll be getting ready for basketball tomorrow. Check in soon. If I tell you I'm escaping madness, I'm not lying. Let me get out the garage and lock down the door so nobody follows me. Oh, right. The door is closing and I am escaping the madhouse. Oh man, it's crazy. I'm glad that the plasterer is coming, but the plasterer has thrown a spanner in the works because we are not ready for him to come tomorrow. But since he said he can come tomorrow, we're not going to say no. So Shane has to remove the cornices off the front room existing plaster because we're going to just go square edge plaster and have no cornices. So the new wall that's built, sorry, I just got a message from Christy. Distracted. Yeah, whatever I just said then. He has to, the existing walls only have the cornice on, but the new wall obviously doesn't. And then we've got to move all stuff out of the walk-in robe, so to make it easier because it's been a dumping ground. Plus, I live out of washing baskets because I have nowhere to put my clothes because that's what we're building, is a walk-in robe. Anyway, I'm putting my seatbelt on and I am heading, I'm heading to, where am I going? Oh, I'm going to pick my dad up and drop him. He's going out for tea, so I'm going to drop him off. It's like 5:44. I need to get a move on. Happy Saturday. I have just jumped in the shower, washed my hair. I'm about to dry it, but I thought I'd just give a quick update in here before the plasterer turns up. So this will be the main area that he's working in today. I've just moved these things into the middle so he can get around, but let me flip the camera around. It's really not going to look a lot different because he's just coming to like do some patches, the joins, just basically prep work. So all around here. This may look a little different up here. That's where we took a wall out, but yeah, this is that. And then just a bit of work on the outside of this wall, around here. Obviously this wall at the front there. And the section where we're starting to build a new area, and probably this. I am obviously in the car, but I've just done a quick Baker's Delight stop to get some rolls for lunch and a loaf of bread for toast, because somebody forgot to get bread on the way home last night. That somebody was me. It kind of backfired on me because I wasn't going to go to Baker's. I was just going to go to the servo just near us and just get bread. But when I went in, they don't sell bread anymore. So I could just go to the supermarket, but let's just go and get fresh bread from Baker's. And now I'm heading home, and hopefully the pastor has turned up, because as when I left at 7:45, he hadn't. But I'm sure he's probably just running a bit late. Hopefully, because we've moved so much stuff out of like areas, so it's easier for him to get to. But yeah, I'm going home to make coffee and toast, and then not much else really until basketball this afternoon. Well, he's definitely here and started. Nothing in there. Well, Oscar, he's just getting ready for basketball, and I was trying to see how much until he overtakes me in height, and he's not far off. Yeah. Which team do you think is going to win?
The red one.
And that's Oscar's team? Hopefully. What do you got in your mouth? Gum. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Call for it, Oscar. Go, Oscar. No. Yes, Oscar. Yes. Oh, good try.
I'm going to ask him now.
Switch. Yes. Well, we are done. Oscar's very hot. Turn that aircon on. Oscar played super well. He got a little bit angry and annoyed because his team probably missed a lot of chances to pass to him. But anyway, he played super and scored 2 goals, which is
4 points.
4 points, 2 2-pointers. I got to learn this scoring because I have to score 1 week.
Really?
Yep, parents have to take in turns of scoring. So anyway, now we're heading home and we'll check up on the plaster update. But good game, buddy. Well, back home from basketball, and we now get to clean up plaster dust. I've just about to tackle the computer. Shane's already started vacuuming, and it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. I was going to say it's a nightmare, and then I decided to say it's a mess. There's dust everywhere. Anyway, let's get to cleaning this up.
I want to be dustman. Mom, I want to be dustman. Oh, Mom.
Well, that's looking a lot better. Otto will be happy because he's been waiting to go on the computer. Now, next section. And then I'll show you what we got done today. Well, not we, the plaster. And this is the current state of our bedroom. No room on the bed because we had to pull all the stuff out of the walk-in robe. And we are currently living out of washing baskets because we have nowhere else to store our clothes. Shane's bedside isn't too bad, but I need to clean it up. So, let's go. Well, the click didn't work, so looks like I'll have to do it. Well, I think Shane's finished vacuuming in here, and we're starting to move bits and pieces back, but I did say there's probably not going to be any much noticeable changes, but this is patched up. The roof still, it kind of looks the same, but it has had some patches done. All of that edging has been put in, that all around. The downlight's been removed. I have just seen how dusty that is. My goodness. Nothing inside there. But yeah, basically all of the edging, all the fiddly stuff that takes a while. It obviously, as you can tell by the darkness, is a little bit later, and I'm heading out the door to get takeaway for tea, and I have no idea what I'm getting. Oscar is getting KFC, Shane's getting Macca's, no, Shane's going to get KFC as well, and Otto is getting Macca's, and I really don't know what I'm going to get. Yeah, so I've got a decision to make. It would totally be easier if I just chose KFC or Macca's, but I don't really feel like either. I would probably have Macca's if I knew the chips and the burgers were going to be super hot and fresh, but track Macca's record is not that hot and fresh, so I don't know, thinking maybe Chinese, HSP, chips and gravy, and a hot dog from the hamburger cart. Oh, I don't know, so many choices. I'll let you know what I decide. I am shit scared. I'm currently hiding under a tree because there's a magpie trying to swoop me, and I don't know if I should continue the way I'm going or the way I've been. But I have to run, and I don't know which way to go. Help. I literally had to run, and now I'm so puffed, and that lady, hang on. Anyway, what I was trying to say was, the lady that I just passed, I told her there's a magpie swooping, and I just had to run to get away from it. And she goes, yeah, I know, it swooped me yesterday. I'm still puffing because I had to run fast, super fast, and I don't run. But she's just like, yeah, it swooped me yesterday, and kept walking. Seriously, I was hiding in the tree, nearly wetting my pants. Well, I made it home without any more magpie attacks, and I jumped in the shower and made myself not looking like I've just rolled out of bed, and I am going to get a coffee for Shane and I, and also heading to Baker's to pick up a loaf of the Turkish bread because it's our absolute favourite at this point in time, and we're loving having that with scrambled eggs and bacon for breakfast on a Sunday. So that's where I'm off to. Shane actually went to Aldi last night as well, and he got hash browns, so we're gonna have some hash browns with it. But yeah, I'm off to get coffee first, and then the sea salt Turkish loaf from Baker's. Can't wait. First stop is complete. I have the loaf of bread in here because it's still too warm. Yep. It's still too warm to slice, so they gave me the plastic bag to put it in after I slice it, but now I have to slice it myself, which is fine. I did actually say that I was going to get coffee first, but then Shane reminded me that the Foodworks IGA place, they had saladas on sale for $2 a box, which is super cheap because like everything, saladas have got expensive, but $2 is a great sale price. So I'm gonna go just out the road, about 10 minutes is a Foodworks, and then grab them, and then I will go get the coffee. But I'm desperate need for a coffee, and I am literally seeing so many magpies as I am driving along, and it's insane. They're freaking me out. Something so small, but if you've ever been swooped by a magpie before, you'll understand why I was scared. And we'll have a little ramble on the way, why not? I had a bad experience with a magpie when I was in high school. And when I was in high school, I used to ride my bike to school. When I was in high school, I used to ride my bike to school. Not by choice, but I was made to ride my bike to school. Anyway, I thought it was the worst thing in the world back then, but kids these days have it so lucky that they get driven to school. And sidetracked from the story I'm trying to tell, but was riding my bike to school along the bike track, and a magpie started swooping me on my bike, and it hit the back of my helmet and knocked my helmet forward over my eyes, so I couldn't see. And I was just trying to ride so fast, fix my helmet. No, it wasn't happening. that I ended up crashing into like the divider pole in the middle of the path that when it was a crossing. Yeah, and I crashed into there and fell off, and these boys from my school saw it and they laughed and laughed and they thought it was the funniest thing ever, and I was just like crying hysterically from the magpie swooping me and then also crashing into this pole and falling off my bike. So I never wanted to ride my bike again after that, but was still made to, and I don't even remember what happened, whether I went along that path again and was swooped again or not, but I think I probably just rode along the actual main road, not the bike path. Oh yeah, crazy memories. So, and if you've also been swooped by a magpie, you'll know the sound that their wings make when they're coming close to you. That's scary. This magpie this morning didn't actually make contact with me, but I heard the wings coming and I like ran and got under this tree. And I also told Shane when I got home, and he just thought it was so funny, and he's so devastated that he missed it. But I'm not gonna lie, every time the postie comes past and the magpie across the road swoops him, I do have a little bit of a giggle. So it's kind of a situation is that you only it's only funny for the person not being swooped. Anyway, that was a little ramble on the way to get $2 saladas. I'm almost there, so getting that, then coffee and home. Clearly, I did not just purchase the $2 saladas that I went for. When I went, I realized they actually had a whole heap more of stuff on their 3-day sale, so they were too cheap not to get. I'll show you what I got when I get home, but I was a little bit worried because I had so much stuff in my basket. I'm like, oh, this is gonna cost so much, but it was $38.50 for everything that I got. So I'll show you that when I get home, but I'm now just pulling into a park to get coffee. Well, here's just the quick little look at what I got in the super sale. I also got the saladas in sourdough to try. No idea if they're going to be good or bad, but I'll find out and let you know. So I got those saladas, which were $2. The oven bake fish was $5, and I think there's 6 pieces in there, so that is super cheap. The bacon was $6, and that is 630 grams, so that's a good price. Both the wedges and the beer batter chunky chips were $2.25, so I got 2 of those. English muffins are $3, and they had those frogs on sale for $2, so that's $33.80. So cheap. Well, such a good bargain. Probably not cheap, but a bargain. We finished up with a breakfast and lunch because it was a big enough meal for the 2 breakfast and lunch. So that will get us through until tea time. Actually, we have a donut that we're going to have a bit later. But I Shane's just hanging out washing. And I am about to clean up Otto's warmer so I can put it back into his room. It's just got wax over it because I think somebody was touching it, but it wasn't Otto. But I don't know who that somebody was, but it was somebody. Anyway, you've seen me before use a hairdryer to melt off the wax, so let's do it again. So it's just got the wax all down here and a little bit on the side. So I'm going to get my hairdryer out and melt this away. I think that's actually stained lining, but the rest is coming off good. Oh, I just scratched it then. Let's just leave the stain on there. And the top has wax everywhere, but nobody touched it. Have not picked up the camera in quite a few hours. It is a very late on a Sunday night and I am just sitting on the couch enjoying the peace and quiet for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to head to bed. So I think that means I need to end the vlog, otherwise I'll go to bed and forget. So thank you all for watching. See you next week.